There is no doubt that majority of Nigerians are expecting and predicting that Bola Tinubu could be the first president to be sacked by the court.
I know many did not vote for me, and you are disappointed that your candidate is not where I stand now.
I can tell you that we are happy the way and manner the hearing ended.
Nigerians could be more patriotic, and this could increase more interest in politics from the youth. The political participation that will come from the youth is going to be high if the court will only address what really happened during the 2023 general election, especially the presidential election. It is obvious that INEC violated the electoral law of 2022. Though so many people are keeping mute and quiet because this case is already before the court. But it is very important we set the record straight and we understand the situations and the frustrations from so many people. A lot of people are frustrated. So many people we have emotional, trauma. So many people pass through pains not because somebody won the election or somebody lost the election. You know how painful it is when you go out to vote during the election and only for them to, take your vote to be granted, not counting your vote. A thought will just come and take the ballot boxes that you have cast. Maybe you must have stayed for 6 hours, 10 hours in the sun or in the rain. So many people are not happy because of what really happened during the presidential election. But there is one last chance of hope, that is the judiciary. Judiciary is always the last hope of the common man. And this period is a great hope of the common man because all eyes are on judiciary. The judiciary is on trial now. So many things have really transpired, especially during these court proceedings. So ranging from how the 2023 election irregularities was exposed from different observers like European Union observers and so many of them. It is obvious that we are now convinced that the world knew what really happened. So what next? What is the next thing? What are we expecting from the court? The first thing Nigerians are expecting, I mean majority of Nigerians, because other Nigerians also have their right. They have people they voted for, talking about APC, PDP, AAC, AMP. So there are so many people Nigerians voted for. So it's not only Atiku or P2B or Tinubu they voted for. So what I'm saying is that majority of Nigerians, number one, want the judiciary to declare P2B the winner of the election based on the available evidence in the court. So that is number one thing. But another thing, according to P2B's prayer and the Labour Party, that if the court did not declare P2B the winner of the election, that the court should organize or should declare, a rerun election. The court should declare a rerun in which Bola Tinubu will not participate in the rerun election. So it was stated clearly because so many people are worried, when they talk about rerun election, people said, no, we are not going to agree in the rerun election. So rerun election is one of the prayers P2B cited in the court. If the court did not declare P2B winner, so the next thing they would do is to actually declare a rerun election, which could be between P2B and Atiku. If the court did not throw away the case of drug, the case of certificate forgery, so all those grounds to disqualify Tinubu. If the court did not disqualify Tinubu, definitely 3 of them are going to do a new election, plus other aspirants, however. So that is the situation right now. But Nigerians are optimistic. They are waiting for judiciary to readdress this. I bet you, if the judiciary will be able, if they have the courage, because we already know what happened. We have the evidence, we have the videos, we knew what happened during the election. If the judiciary could uphold their integrity to do the needful, I tell you, there will be more political participation in the coming elections. You will see how the youth will participate in elections with all their heart, with all their soul. Even a lot of people have admonished to me that if the judiciary could uphold that the electronic transmission of result in real time from the polling unit, is in the Electoral Act that it is mandatory that in the next election, they are going to contest for political office because they have the capacity. And not only that they have the capacity, because they know that their vote will be counted. They know that they can just convince people will vote for them. And after they must have counted the vote, they will just upload it to the INEC portal. So if the rigging is going to take place in the local government level or state level, it does not concern anybody because the result has been uploaded. So this is what Nigerians wish. This is what we want to happen. You know, Nigerians are so nice people. We are patriotic and we really want Nigeria to work.
Criminal forfeiture case against Tinubu in the U.S. court. Bamidele, who told the court that he was licensed to practice law in New York and is a member of the American Bar Association, said that the forfeiture was a civil one and not criminal. Under cross-examination by Labour Party's lead counsel Levi Uzoku, it was noted that Bamidele did not submit any identification to show that he was licensed to practice in the state, New York. But he insisted that his membership of the New York Bar grants him license to practice federal law across the U.S. The hearing brings a conclusion the evidence stage of the petition of the Labour Party and Peter Obi, after the APC, which was the next in line to present its defense, said it will rely on the witness of Tinubu and Shetima. The next stage of hearing is the adoption of addresses. The court has directed the respondents to file their addresses within 10 days, while the petitioners have 7 days to reply. 5 days have been given to the respondents if they wish to file a reply on point of law, after which the court will appoint a date for adoption of the addresses.
I'm sure that you know that INEC called one witness, closed their case. Second and third respondents called one, closed their case. APC had no courage to call any, and they closed their case. The witness for the second and third, the only thing I can say, I encourage you people, look for his deposition, place it side by side with the cross-examination. You make up your minds and find out whether the two of them are consistent. I don't want to go further into that. You can do the investigation. So I can tell you that we are happy the way and manner the hearing ended. We are very ready to react to the addresses of the respondents, which they must file in the next 10 days from today. Thereafter, we will file our reply.